Well, after what, 2 seasons, it seems as though I'm actually getting ready to make a flip and a switch to the underdog. I'm getting ready to switch sides here. Crazy. Let's talk about it.
And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag in all its forms. What, Cookie?
Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Season 8, Episode 10 of Love and Hip Hop New York. And it just seems as though I'm going to have to make a switch here. I was getting really fed up last week when it came to Mariah Lynn and some of what I was starting to see go on. And I have a question. My question is it, does DJ Self have a little bit of self-saboteur up in his ass that is carrying with him? Because it seems as though when somebody's ratchet and they seem as though they may not go anywhere, you like working with them. You're good for working with them. You can somewhat see the vision. But when the vision starts to manifest, it seems like you start to sabotage yourself and pull yourself out of the equation. Why is that? You did it with Cardi B. You were cool working with Cardi when we thought Cardi wasn't shit, when we thought Cardi was a clown. And then just as soon as things started to pop off for Cardi and stuff started to happen, you fuck up the relationship and then you miss out on Cardi's success. And I think you're doing the exact same thing with Mariah Lynn. She may never blow up, but you know what? I'm getting real irritated when I'm watching. Yes, she has been problematic in the past. Yes, she has gotten into a lot of shit. Yes, she makes wrong decisions. Yes. But am I the only one sitting here watching this show and see that in the last 2 episodes, people are fucking with Mariah Lynn? They've been fucking with Mariah Lynn since this season started. She had nothing to do with the situation between Brie and Bianca. She had nothing to do with this. And DJ Self, you know she had nothing to do with it. You know she was drugged into it. Her name was literally drugged into it. She wasn't even on the scene. And for you to be sitting at a table with her, basically giving her all this business about her fucking up and her making bad decisions and this, that, and the other. And all she's asking is that you listen to what she's saying. That, yes, I made mistakes in the past, but I'm not doing anything. I didn't bring this on myself. I'm not doing anything. I'm just asking you to have my back. And the last thing she said, she told him, the next time there's an issue and you ain't got my back, I'm out. I'm out. I said, you know what? I was pretty much with it. I said, you know what? I think this may be what has to happen. This may be what has to happen. DJ Self may be the fucking Black Widow spider that's in your purse that you can't blow up, because people do like Mariah. There are people that like Mariah Lynn, that likes what she brings to the table. I mean, child, you know, it is what it is. And I think Self, he liked her better when she was given this. Yeah. Little teenage boy. And now that it's manifested into this, you don't know what to do with it. You don't know what to do with that. You don't know how to handle a full stroke. Anyway, well, I'm rooting for Mariah Lynn. I'm rooting for her to leave DJ Self and go on and get, if she don't get nothing but just a piece of the success that Cardi B has captured. I have a feeling that getting away from DJ Self, something's going to pop off for Mariah Lynn, and he's going to be standing there looking stupid again. I believe that man has some self-saboteur up in his ass. But this whole thing, we go down to this, Snoop had a sneaker release party this week, and this was right after they had that conversation. Sure enough, I got mad at Snoop too. You know, Snoop done got on my nerves this season too. I'm glad the season's almost over. Snoop, you done got on my nerves because you kind of simple too. But all the performances, everything went good. Safari performed, Mariah Lynn performed, Jacquay performed. The function was going great. Bree was there. Okay, Bree and Mariah Lynn ain't had no run-in as of yet. And then Mariah Lynn, see, she already told Dream Doll, bitch, I'm going to take your man. I'm going to take him. I'm going to record music with him, but I'm also going to fuck him. I'm going to do these things. And when she seen Safari, baby, she put plan fuck Safari into motion. And I ain't mad at that. I mean, child, fucking Safari ain't too bad. I have a feeling that Safari knows how to do the long stroke, honey. But anyway, so she goes and she's working on it, telling them, she want to work on this, that. She having her little conversation, flinging her little ponytail around, doing her thing, okay? I was laughing because I said, bitch, you acting like Star, honey. I said, come on, Star. But she was putting her thing down, and Safari's nose was wide open. I said, okay. And Bree was standing right over there with that goddamn Snoop and stated, oh, my girl Bianca don't get down with her, and Dream Doll don't get down with her, and she ain't just going to be standing up here talking to Dream Doll's man. All right, you've said what you're going to do. You're going to go over here and start some shit. Snoop's like, oh, no, you know what? Don't start nothing. Bree went right over there, fucked with Mariah, threw a drink at Mariah, started it. I mean, we sat and we watched it. And didn't Snoop take her ass over there and say some old off-color shit to Mariah like Mariah started that? I said, Snoop, if you don't take your hard-tongued ass somewhere and sit down, I'm starting to get real irritated with Snoop. Starting to really, really bother me. Really bother me. If you don't take your hard leg ass somewhere and sit down in the corner and quit playing, damn goon. So, this is what, child, I switched over. I done switched teams. I'm kind of rooting for Mariah now. I want her to blow up, honey, and really turn around and look at all of these people and give. And off I go, honey. It's just the best. It irritated me so bad. But anyway, so that went on. Then we got to see Ruben a little bit more. Now, that's another one. I'm about sick of Rich. And y'all know I've been tired of Anais for weeks. She's just too bold and she's just too out there with her bullshit. But I watched her interaction with Ruben. She don't like Ruben at all. She's like over Ruben. Though I think she's afraid of what Ruben can do to her. I think she knows that Ruben can take her children away. I think she knows that Ruben can make her living a little bit different. I think you're going to go from everything to nothing playing around with Ruben, bitch, and I think you know that. So I think there's a fear of Ruben there, but she's just such a whore till she can't even stop herself. So she just don't treat him right. She don't respect him. She's just so disrespectful. And when I watched them, Ruben has a better connection with Jonathan than he does with Anais. I said, child, what is going on? I said, Lord have mercy, it's a shame that's your friend, because that might actually be the husband for you, Jonathan. You run around throwing yourself at the wrong people. Honey, the one with all the money is right over there, honey. Anyway, so I just kind of watched that and that whole thing, and then we had a little function where there was like a little situation where Anais and Ruben had a little conversation back and forth. He's telling her, I'm tired of you going out and hanging out like some whore in the street, like you ain't got no responsibilities, ain't got no family and all that. And I said, I can see that, And he told her, you're not going out. You're going to bring your ass in this house. I'm not going to no house. I'm not going to be the wife that smells like onions. What? Now wives smell like onions? I was like, girl, this girl is crazy as shit. And she's like, I'm going on out, half dressed. You ain't going to work. See, that's the difference. You're not going to work. You're not going to perform. Bitch, you just going out drinking and being a slut and fucking Richie Dollars. Anyway, she had this little function that Rich Dollar set up and was handling, and instead of Navarro goes there. Jonathan and her run into each other. They're talking and everything. Jonathan's like, girl, wait a minute. What is going on? You and Rich just rolling like y'all a couple. And he's like literally walking around the place, rubbing on her back and stuff. And I'm like, acting just like that bitch is not married. I said, this is a mess. I said, they're getting too comfortable. Shit's getting ready to go down. And Jonathan was like, girl, you got to, chill on some of this. She ain't listening to Jonathan. She ain't hearing nothing Jonathan got to say. She's so caught up in what it is that she's doing. And I said, child, this shit with you and Rich is going to crumble in your face. Sure enough, they pan the camera the other way. What, Rich being Rich? She's talking to Jonathan. Jonathan's looking over her shoulder. Rich is getting this girl's number right across the room. I said, Rich is going to be rich no matter what, girl. You're going to fall on your face. Your funny looking face, honey, in the midst of this bullshit. And then Ruben shows up. And Ruben's asking questions. Well, where's Navarro? Ain't Navarro doing this? Do you work for Navarro? I said, no, Charlie, he don't work for Navarro, honey. He's banging your wife and her coot cat, honey. And shit's getting ready to go down. I said, here we go. This is what we've been waiting on, honey. It's getting ready to get ugly around here. So that was that. Down at the Gwinnett Cave earlier on, we see all the whole thing, the implosion with Dream Doll and Safari. He ran into a little post on Instagram. He talked to all the Gwinnett folk, Safari, all the boys. Safari, Snoop, the boys, Shaquay, all of them, and was like, I'm going to have to check her because it's something about, dating a rapper or some shit, rapper dating day or whatever it was, and she had another rapper on her Instagram page, and he was feeling some kind of way about it. I said, and you should. Ain't y'all supposed to be together? So he ended up talking to her. She popped off being all smart and everything, and he basically gave her, girl, whatever. Go ahead. I'm going to work with Mariah. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And she's like, no, you're not. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Now you go ahead on. And he dismissed her. She was being real cute with him. And he just dismissed her. And I'm like, is she tripping? Like, she's really tripping. To really think, I think she done got it in her head that she's so popping till she ain't really lucky to be with Safari like he's lucky to be with her. Dream Doll, sweetie, are you asleep, honey? You believe in your own hype. I think you sleep. You better wake up, bitch. But he went on about his business and he was done with it. And Mariah Lynn ain't the problem, baby. The problem is Juju. Had a little run-in with Juju, found out that Juju is single, baby, and he put Project Fuck Juju into motion, honey. And guess what? When it comes to Juju, Mariah, and Dream Doll, no competition. Moving on. Okay, who else? Lil Mo and Carl. I'm sick of them. This is the last I think I'm going to speak about them. They ain't nothing changed. How about that? Ain't nothing changed. They still trying to push this storyline of them having these marital problems and her giving an audition. He'd have been the lead man in all her videos, and all of a sudden she done switched it up on him just to make him their child. Fuck them, honey. Fuck them. I'm sick of Cynthia and Carl. You understand? Sick of them. They don't need to come back, and they don't need to be in any more episodes. I'm done with them. Done. Anyway, that is basically it. That is all that we really had go on with this whole thing. And yeah, Dream Doll is jealous of Mariah Lynn. She's absolutely jealous of Mariah Lynn. But that's it. In this episode, it just solidified the fact that I have jumped onto Team Mariah Lynn. She's the underdog, and I think she's being done very wrong when it comes to DJ Self. And I want Mariah Lynn to win, just to show them up, honey. I think it's going to be. I don't feel in my spirit that she's going to blow up like Cardi, but I believe she's going to get a piece of a blow up, enough to make DJ Self look foolish. And that'll work. And I still like Self. I still think he's cute, but he's just a fucking idiot. Anyway, I'll catch y'all next week.